The SEC has commented on the hack of its X account, which resulted in a fake Bitcoin ETF approval announcement. And so in this video, we're going to look at how the regulator's latest update on the hack suggests that it never actually lost access to the account. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys, available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening everybody, and a warm welcome back to Enter Crypto with me, your host Chris Kenyon, and this is the channel where every single day I keep you informed and fully up to date on all the goings on in the cryptoverse. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then like, subscribe and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. Now today's video is going to be about the SEC hack of their X account. But before that, I just want to apologise and let everybody know that in the last few days I think I've missed about 4 or 5 videos now. As you all know, I release a video every single day, and about 5 days ago my laptop died, and so I've had to order a new one and then wait for that to be delivered and then upload all the new software, and so it's taken this long to actually start making videos again. But from here on out, the videos will be churned out thick and fast. And so let's dive into this article as always, guys, and then we'll see what we can learn and we'll comment after. So the US's SEC said on Friday that its systems and devices were not breached by the party responsible for tweeting out a fake Bitcoin ETF approval announcement earlier this week. On Tuesday, the SEC's official X account at SEC.gov tweeted that the agency had approved a number of spot Bitcoin ETF applications to begin trading, and a message that was ultimately shown to be faked by someone who was able to gain access to the account through the phone number associated with it. Now on Friday, the SEC statement provided a timeline of events on Tuesday, saying the first unauthorised post came at 10 past 4 in the afternoon, and SEC Chair Gary Gensler published his clarification 15 minutes later. The statement suggested that SEC staff never lost access to the account, saying they had actually deleted the fake post, and unlike some other Bitcoin-related tweets, and shared an update on the main SEC.gov account within 30 minutes. Staff also reached out to X.com for assistance in terminating the unauthorised access to the SEC.gov account. And based on information currently available, staff believe that the unauthorised access to the account was terminated between 4:40 p.m. that afternoon and 5:30 p.m. An SEC spokesperson said on Wednesday that the FBI was investigating the issue, adding that the SEC did not draft the message, dispelling rumours that the fake approval notice was an already planned announcement that was released prematurely, and Friday's statement added that the Department of Homeland Security's Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency are also investigating. And on Wednesday, the SEC did approve nearly a dozen Bitcoin ETF applications, which began trading a day later. The hack alarmed a number of lawmakers who publicly demanded answers about how it happened, and Senators Ron Wyden and Cynthia Lummis published a letter on Thursday asking the SEC Inspector General Deborah Jeffries' office open an investigation into the hack and the SEC's apparent failure to follow cybersecurity best practices. Future hacks could harm public markets and their stability, the letter said. So what happened here was that a day before they actually approved all the Bitcoin ETFs, someone managed to gain access to the SEC's Twitter account and then actually put out a post saying that the Bitcoin ETFs had been approved. And so obviously the market reacted positively, but they said this was not actually in fact the case, and it wasn't true. And so 15 minutes later, Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, then came out and said this is not true. And then the following day, they actually approved all the ETFs anyway. So that's what happened on that side. Now, more interestingly, Elon Musk actually tweeted, I think the next day as well, later in the day though, saying that they had not even, that the SEC had not even set up 2FA on the account, and so it was just, a password and a username needed to gain access to the account, which is unbelievable. I can't honestly believe that that's true, although it is, and I'm sure he wouldn't have tweeted that if that wasn't the case, but I just find that unbelievable. For a government agency, especially in the business of protecting and protecting the markets and protecting the public, to then not even follow basic security procedures for the internet, or basic cybersecurity best practices, is just beyond me. And you only have to look at this incident to see why it's so important. Even for we even say for individuals like myself, or like anybody that's got a Twitter account, to use 2FA and use 2FA for your exchanges and everything else. We know this as just normal people. So can you imagine a government organisation like that not doing this, not doing something as basic and simple as this, and then getting hacked? And then having a tweet put out, and it was quite a well put together tweet. It wasn't like some, as if some young kid got access to the account and then just tweeted some load of rubbish or some sort of scam or something. It looked like a real post that the SEC would have put out. It was written in a pretty formal way, and so obviously everybody believed it, and the market reacted. And so on news that obviously wasn't true. And with things like this, the market reacts twice, because obviously it reacts to the good news that's not true. But then when the truth comes out, 15 minutes later in this case, it reacts again negatively. So it's a double-edged sword in that sense. So this is really embarrassing for the SEC, and it's worse than embarrassing. Embarrassing makes it sound like it's not, nothing bad, and it's just kind of they've lost face. But this is there needs to be a lot of questions answered here, and I'm sure he's going to have, Gary Gensler's going to have a lot to answer for with this particular instance. But that's what I've got for you today, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Again, apologies for the last few days. I have got a new laptop now, so that shouldn't happen again. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.